Welcome to our video series on the different types of welding. In this series, we'll be exploring the various welding processes used in industry and how they can be used to create a variety of projects. Welding is a fabrication process where two or more pieces of metal are joined together by melting the metal and applying pressure. It is a very versatile process and can be used for both repairs and new construction. We'll start off by looking at the different types of welding processes. These include arc welding, oxyacetylene welding, and resistance welding. We'll discuss the advantages and disadvantages of each type and how they can be used in various applications. We'll also look at a few other welding processes such as brazing and soldering. We'll learn how they are used and their differences from traditional welding. Finally, we'll wrap up with a look at the safety precautions that must be taken when working with welding. We'll discuss the proper protective gear and other safety tips to ensure a successful welding job. So join us for our series on the different types of welding and learn how this versatile process can be used for a variety of projects. 10. Resistance welding. Resistance welding is a type of welding process that is used to join two or more metal components together by applying pressure and electrical current to the material. This welding process involves the use of two electrodes, which are used to apply pressure and electrical current to the material, while the metal components are held in place. The electrical current causes the metal components to heat up, which in turn causes the metal to melt and form a joint. Resistance welding allows for faster production of certain components, as well as greater accuracy and improved weld strength. In addition, this welding process does not require the use of flux or shielding gases, making it a cost-effective and efficient method for many welding applications. 9. Thermit welding. Thermit welding is a process of joining metals using a thermit reaction. This process is used in a variety of different applications, from bridge repairs to shipbuilding. The process creates an alloy between two metals, usually aluminum and steel, which is then used to form a strong joint. This process is typically used in cases where standard welding methods are not an option, such as when joining two dissimilar metals. A thermit reaction is created by melting a reactive powder, usually an aluminum-based powder, and mixing it with a metal oxide. When the powder and oxide are combined, a highly exothermic reaction occurs, generating temperatures that can reach up to 3,000 degrees Celsius. This high heat is then used to melt the metals that are being joined, allowing them to bond together. Thermit welding is a reliable and efficient welding process that is capable of joining large sections of metal together in a relatively short amount of time. 8. Laser beam welding. Laser beam welding, LBW, is a type of welding that uses a highly focused beam of intense light to form a weld between two or more materials. It is a precise and fast welding process, which is used to join metals and other materials with high accuracy and a clean finish. The laser beam is focused onto the surface of the material, heating it to a melting point and creating a weld. This method of welding is useful for joining metals with different melting points and for joining materials that are difficult to weld together with conventional welding techniques. Laser beam welding is becoming increasingly popular in manufacturing due to its accuracy, speed, and its ability to produce a high-quality finished product. It is also becoming more cost-effective as the technology continues to improve. 7. Electron beam welding. Electron beam welding is a type of welding that uses a beam of high-energy electrons to melt and fuse together two workpieces. The beam of electrons is generated by using a high-voltage power source to accelerate electrons through a vacuum chamber. This type of welding allows for very precise and localized welding, which allows for intricate weld designs. The electron beam welding process is very fast and can be used to weld materials that are difficult to join with other welding processes. Additionally, electron beam welding does not require flux to be used, as the electron beam creates its own atmosphere that is free from contamination. This makes electron beam welding a very clean and efficient welding process. 6. Spot welding. Spot welding is a type of welding which is used to join two pieces of metal together. It involves using heat and pressure to join the two metal pieces together. The process involves using two electrodes to apply a current to the metal pieces and cause them to heat up and fuse together. Spot welding is commonly used in the automotive industry, as it is a fast and efficient way to join metal parts together. It is also used in the manufacturing of appliances, furniture, and other metal products. Spot welding is a relatively safe process, as it does not involve open flames or hazardous fumes. The process is also cost-effective, as it requires only minimal energy to produce the weld. 5. Brazing. Brazing is a metal joining process that involves the use of an alloy material, typically copper-based, to join two metal workpieces without melting the base metal. It is a form of welding that uses a filler metal to form a strong bond between two non-similar metals. It is a permanent solution for joining metals that require high strength and a high degree of thermal and electrical conductivity. The process is often used in the automotive and aerospace industries, where strong, lightweight materials are required. Brazing produces a reliable, leak-proof joint with minimal distortion of the base metal, making it a great choice for precision engineering applications. It is an efficient and cost-effective joining process that is used in a wide range of industries. 4. Oxyacetylene Welding. Oxyacetylene welding is a type of welding process that uses two gases, oxygen and acetylene, to create a high-temperature flame in order to join two pieces of metal together. The intense heat created by the gases is used to melt the metal at the joint, allowing it to be fused together. This type of welding is used in many industries and is popular due to its flexibility and portability. It is a popular choice for small and large-scale welding projects, as it can be used to weld a wide variety of different materials. Oxyacetylene welding is relatively easy to learn and use, and is a great way to join metals quickly and efficiently. 3. TIG Welding. TIG Welding, which stands for Tungsten Inert Gas Welding, is a popular welding technique that is used for many different applications. This type of welding utilizes a non-consumable tungsten electrode that is held in the hand of the welder, and a welding arc is created when an electrical current is passed through it. This arc is then used to join two pieces of metal together. TIG welding is particularly useful for thin metals and materials that require precision, as it allows the welder to have more control over the weld and the heat applied to the material. Additionally, TIG welding can be used to weld a variety of materials including aluminum, steel, and stainless steel. This versatile welding process is also used for many specialized applications such as aircraft fabrication, high-purity food processing, and nuclear reactor construction. 2. MIG Welding. MIG welding is one of the most commonly used welding techniques. The acronym stands for Metal Inert Gas, which refers to the use of a shielding gas to prevent contamination of the weld area. This type of welding is incredibly versatile and can be used on a wide variety of materials. It is a popular welding technique for both industrial and hobby purposes because of its relatively low cost and easy setup. The process involves feeding a continuous wire that is connected to a power source through the welding gun. The wire then melts and combines with the base metal to form a strong, durable bond. With its fast welding speed, low cost, and versatility, MIG welding is an effective and popular method of welding. 1. Arc welding. Arc welding is a welding process that uses electricity to create heat and fuse two pieces of metal together. It is a very common process used in many industries such as automotive, construction, and manufacturing. The arc welding process involves attaching an electrode to a metal workpiece, then using an electric current to create an arc between the two pieces of metal. This arc is then used to heat the metals until they reach a molten state, at which point the two pieces of metal are fused together. Arc welding is a very versatile process that can be used to join a variety of metals, including aluminum, copper, and steel. It is also a fast and efficient process, making it an ideal choice for many industrial applications. Thanks for watching. We hope that you found this video about types of welding helpful. Make sure to like and subscribe for more helpful videos about welding and related topics. See you next time.